Nothing, not a sound. Did I start too early? Is no one here? Not a sound. No one's... Hello! On YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to the flight.
My name's Jeff.
There's Cody. Ooh, I knew it. Every time. Every time.
Hello.
Good morning.
Peasants.
Good morning. I have some whimsical music to go along with this interesting looking bird. A very awesome take on the 152, and it involves ducks. So I'm so glad I get to preview it. This is a preview of a payware coming up very, very soon from Wombii. Or Wombii actual, just Wombii on the marketplace. He's got a couple things up there. He's been involved in add-ons for the simulator for a long, long time, and this is a very, very different one. Very different one. So I am excited to try it out. You will, you'll just be wondering, like, what the heck is this thing? What the heck is this thing? It has many hidden features, and it is unexpected. I guess that's the best way to put it. It is an unexpected gem. Unexpected gem that will soon be available. But I wanted to start out here so we could see the first part of it, which is a lot of liveries. A lot of liveries. So if you were expecting me to show up on the runway like I usually do, this is why I'm not on the runway. I just wanted to show off the beginnings of this plane first. And I have quite a story about in real life activities yesterday. I think I'll save that. I think I'll save the story. I have no idea. So we are at Boeing Field. If anyone is in there, you're in the right place. Where are we starting? We are starting at, oh, it doesn't even, I didn't even put that in the description today, because it may not have fit. We're starting at Kilo Bravo, Foxtrot, India, Kilo Boeing Field. So Boeing Field. The first thing we have here is a ton of liveries. That's 25. 25 different liveries for the duck. I really wish Microsoft Flight Simulator was a little faster at this. I'm just going to skip through a few of them. But so many planes have very little variety. This is has a lot, but it's not just about the liveries, as we'll see when we get into it. I'm going to try and touch on this as much as I can. I'm going to try and, delve into this as much as I can. But there's actually, for being such a simple aircraft, there's a pretty deep level of upgrade here. A pretty deep level of upgrade. It's not what you would think, but it's all fun. It's all really fun. Oh, now I'm going to lose. Now I have to find the livery again, because I had one that was almost the colors of the team I support. Almost. But look at all this cool stuff. Look at all this cool stuff. Ducky. Hook mustard, light blue. Hook mustard, what's that? Ducky hook mustard. And then we have ketchup, we have blue, black. Where's the one that I was, oops, I went the wrong way. Old sand. Just love even the name of these. There's Ducky Rays. A whole different set of liveries. Ducky Rays. All these different things. Well, this is weird. EFB won't let me fill my fuel tanks. That is weird. That is very strange, but it's what we've come to expect, yes? So it's just the different styles of paint job that we have here. And the one I found, yellow-green. Yellow and green are the duck colors for the Oregon Ducks, and I'm wearing yellow in honor of this plane. So I'm going to try it out. It's just part of the flight. Why not? Why not have some fun? We're still on the highway, Trans-American Highway, still making our way. We're gonna go from about there to about there. Somewhere in those clouds. We're gonna be heading right up that way. And this is my start. I started there earlier. There it is. Right there. And we will grab a parking space. Looks like there's only one person here today. We'll find out. Parking space 8. If people are missing this because of the time change, well, that's how it goes. Let's pop in here. I think I have everything off so far. I should have multiplayer on. We'll find out in a minute. So, first of all, we should be able to go around and get all the accoutrements, the chocks. Oh, chocks come off with the, whoops. Chocks come off with the tie downs. Chocks and tie downs all at once. Oh, is there no wind right now? Oh, there's not because I turned real weather off. Well, to turn real weather back on, I have to jump in here and then I have to open this up. I don't have to do it this way, but this is what I like. And we will turn the live weather. I came in to take some pictures of this and the live weather was like this. So it didn't make for the best photos. It just didn't make for the best photos. So I jumped out. Oh boy. I need a hat. I do not. Oh, I need to put the hood up. I thought I was in a raincoat. That size is just about right because I would probably knock my head on the wing of this 152, most likely. I don't know how Microsoft knows how big I am. That's a silly statement. Microsoft probably does know how tall I am. Exactly, and what I weigh. Etc. and what I had for breakfast. Hey, there's somebody. Oh, I can turn my labels on in this view. I didn't think I could. Oh, there's a bunch of people flying around. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. So, let me see if I can get a good look at this. There. That's our new buddy. That is our new buddy. One of. There's so many little things. It looks kind of scuffed up, too. Looks like there's a bit of scuffing. Microsoft, yeah, I'm afraid they do. As one of the 3 biggest, I imagine they know everything. Everything about everything except for Apple products. Maybe they don't know as much about those. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. They must have spies everywhere. Oh, I'm also curious, like, is Red Heron in here? No, Red Heron's not here. It might be too early. I didn't get the time wrong, did I? No, I got the time right. I expect for people to be confused for at least 2 weeks about what time we start because my time changed. So all of you that live in the same country understand. They're still trying to end that, but they haven't yet. All right, let's jump inside. I'm just jumping right into this. First of all, you'll notice that this is right up here. Let's see what happens when I hit tab. It comes up like that. It goes like that. And then if you want to put it away, you can do that somewhere. Oh, the power button. Where's the power button? You click the power button and it will go away. So if you don't want it there, you just do that. And then of course you click that and it comes back. I love this. Little things. Little things, but I love it. Let's go to the little nav map. See, then now it's right there where it ought to be. Just right there, but I'm gonna mostly follow the 5 again. Mostly. So that's what I'll be looking to do. And then if you go over to this cool little guy named, I think the name of this is Ducky, I believe. The name of the aircraft is Ducky. So I think this is Ducky. There's so many things. Tabletop Android, how you doing? Welcome to the flights. So Ducky can be changed. We have that Ducky, and we have that Ducky, and we have, oh, it's Kitty. Oh, Kitty's not coming out quite right. Kitty looks spooky. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. That's better. I'm finding that with a lot of things lately. They're not loading immediately. And then we have another kitty. Let's wait for that to load. Oh, but I've got to fly. Oh, I love it. I love it. Cat Ducky. Oh, it's Cat Ducky. There's Wombii right there, Wombio. That's the developer right there, folks. So if you have any questions as we go along, like, WTF and stuff like that, I like this one. I like this one. We're gonna talk more as we go. Jeez. Oh, that was a long meow. Grandpa Meow, he would probably prefer the cat. He would probably prefer the catty. And also right there is your checklist. Right there. And let me look at my notes. There's more things I wanted to EFB mounted on him. There are some fixes that are coming in the future, and some fixes that are already in, which we will talk about as we go. The new features: the gauged post lights, wire to panel light, rheostat under yoke, and switch for floor post both in the ceiling. So this is, in other words, they're where they should be. First, I would have to turn it on in order to try any of that. And it's nice and dark today here. So, is it this? Is this the rheostat right there? No. I won't be able to stay for long due to imminent dinner, but I'll try to sneak back now and then. Oh, understand. I hope you have a great dinner. Then I'll definitely look through the VOD. Oh, so I better mind my P's and Q's, get it all correct. I thought this was the light rheostat. There it is. It is. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, the lights are coming up. That is it. Correct. Rheostat inner is radio and compass, outer is panel. There we go. That is so cool. So this is doing what it's supposed to do now. And then we have, where's that other light? There's another light that he mentioned. Oh, I believe it's up here. I believe it is up here. So this should be working now. Oh, it's not. I thought that's what we were talking about. Oh, no, it is. There we go. Ah, go back where you were. There. See the red light? You're going to see it better at night. Of course. I just thought it was dark enough with this rain and floodlight. Oh gosh, I haven't even set my views. Okay, let me turn off my tracking. Turn that off. Set a couple of views. And that's just the beginning. We have so many little things with this big little project. It's so cool. It is so cool. So let's go ahead and start it up, and we'll cruise down the road and talk more about it. Oh, hey, yeah, let's use a checklist. One thing at a time. So first of all, what do we got for views? Got that one, the normal ones, all the normal stuff. I'll keep that one. I'll make a speed one for there. I'll make a view for this, because I'm going to want to see that. Even though there's not too much to it. And there is your center view. Okay, now I've got that, and that, and that. I still can't see it very well. This is before takeoff and before landing. Oh, okay. I need the start checklist, which is not there. That'll be here. Let's bring that up so I can see it. I'm partly blind is my deal. And did we add any checklist stuff? Yes. I think that's documentation on board, parking brake set, control wheel lock remove. Well, there's no control wheel lock. Oops. So we don't have to worry about that. Ignition off. Marco, 10,244 nautical miles, 256.1 nautical mile average. And again, that's the end of this flight, right? Ignition off, battery switch on. Oh, I should check that. Ignition is off, battery switch is on. Fuel quantity check. So I always check that here. Another thing that was done is he corrected the weight and balance so that the amount you can put in here is correct now. It wasn't correct, and now it's been corrected. And we need, so I guess the extra weight will be back here. Let me just see what happens if I do this. Nope, not 400. Let's just see what happens if I do that. And then go back here. Well, maybe I can look back here. Nothing. Nothing yet. Okay. We probably need more weight. Probably need more weight. I don't know how much this takes. I needed to read things better. It can't take that much, can it? Oh, that's not it. Okay, I've got to read. This is not how to get my weight and balance set up. That's not working. Let's go back here. Flight performance. Ah, this can take up to 160. Let's put in 100. Oh, nothing yet. Let's put in 160. No, that's too much. I should try that and see what happens, because it may totally ruin it. Oh, that put another person in. Oh, okay. I thought I was putting cargo in. Well, we got another character in there. We have another character in the aircraft. Oh, now it put it 160 on both sides. I see. I want that one gone. It's trying to put a load in the back. Cargo tab. Oh, duh. Okay, see, you see how much I put cargo in. We'll try this one first. And I think we want this much. 40. Oh, that's not enough. That is not enough. I was sure it was going to be enough. Let's try 100. Oh, I thought I just saw it move. Oh, I have to load it. Load immediately. Oh, there we go. So this is... I never use this method of loading an aircraft, so I forget how it works. Now we see. There we go. We'll start with that, and we're going to mess with that as we go along. Each airport, I'm going to play around with some different stuff, because that's too fun. And I got rid of my passenger. That's what I wanted to do. And we've got something in the driver's seat. Somebody there. Oops. And now we'll finish. The checklist. Battery off. Battery master switch must be set to off. Fuel shutoff valve open. Oh, we did the walk around. So we did the walk around and checked everything. We're just going to say that this is all works. It's interesting. Baggage compartment, horizontal stabilizer condition, pitot tube. We took all the controls off. The tires are correct. Everything's correct out here. Oh, we've got some other aircraft now. This is also, how do you take more time with a small aircraft? How do you take more time with a very small aircraft? Now let's see something else. So you hear a little bit more noise today.
Potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice cream fraiche.
Excellent. So we hear kind of the airport sounds. We don't hear the other engine sounds, and I believe that is another Microsoft error that is hopefully will get updated. Seat and seat belts are good. Fuel shutoff valve open. Now this one always confuses me. It's the weirdest shutoff valve. This is off. This is on. Got it. Brakes test. Basically, you test how hard, if they're hard. If they're soft, you have a problem. All electrical off. Circuit breakers all pushed in, which are here. And do those work now? No. Just checking. Starting the engine, mixture full rich. There we go. Carburetor heat cold. So in, prime as required. The prime is... I don't think there is a primer on. Oh, here. Here it is. 2 ought to do it. Throttle open half? Really? That's pretty far open. Master switch on. Oh, it already is. I always turn it on first. Ignition to start. So my alternator is not supposed to be on yet. That's really not supposed to be on there. Twisted Sid. What's the difference between the Asobo 152 other than the ducks? You'll have to go back and watch the VOD. I've explained half of it. Half of it. You get a lot more features. I'm currently researching the electrical SDK. I really want the breakers working too. I'm always amazed when people get those to work. I think it seems like most of the aircraft that have working breakers are ground up. I don't know if I've seen... Oh, well, Black Square did it early in 2020 with some planes. But yeah. So start the thing. So, Twisted Sig, to answer your question, the load is... There's one of the cargo. The cargo has been corrected. The tie downs are updated and work from the outside. There's a whole list here. I have a whole list. The lights work correctly. The EFB is mounted on the dash. Flat gauge glass, as far as I can tell, it should be flat, and this also fixes the excessive default reflections. There's also notes and dark cockpit panel for all liveries, improved instrument splash lining, new engine cover and pitot cover with physics-based flags. Now that's the big thing. The pitot cover and engine cover have flags that are based on the actual wind, which I think most of them do, but that's a big upgrade for this. Compass and radio panel displays hooked up to radio light rheostat. We just checked that. Visible yellow plastic cargo depending on cargo load. Cargo capacity corrected to 120 plus 40 pounds, down from 297 plus 297. Unfortunately, the 152 cannot currently be made compatible with cargo career missions due to base aircraft configuration issues. And there's more. There is more. There's also 25 liveries, and not only is there a duck, but there are a bunch of ducks and 2 cats. Oh, and now that I've loaded them, I can go through them very quickly. I mean, just that is worth the price. The predicted price, this is coming out this next week. Oops, I'm opening the wrong thing. The predicted price, I believe, is $799. $799 US. So it's a very reasonable upgrade and fun. That's is that correct? I have it somewhere in my notes here. I'm going back through my notes. Nope, I can't find it. I swear it was in the notes. Where did I find it? Oh well. There are a lot of bug fixes, but I'm hoping those will become less and less important and that the default aircraft will be fixed instead. I do report the cause and possible fix for the bugs. And I noticed that in the notes, everything is laid out as to why some of these bugs don't work. And some of it even has the link to the bug report at Microsoft. 152 Duck Edition, 25 liveries, 5 dashboard ducks, of which 2 are cats. Some glow in the dark. Oh, some glow in the dark. I gave that away. I was going to check that out later on. So we're all started up. We're just about ready to go. We can get on with our mission of the day, which is back on the flight. Where am I? There we are. Yeah, I do like the black dashboard too. There are most things I'm missing, I think. I think I'm missing a few more things. This still needs more light. Whoops. Still need more. There we go. Oh, wait. I missed the alternator and I missed my lights. These are things that I just have in my head to do, I guess. Nav, taxi. Strobe lights don't do very good in this terrible weather. Yesterday, it was amazing up here when I came to check this out. And today, well, it's still amazing because of all of the... it's still amazing because of all the amazing folks with us. But weather-wise, it's not as good. Weather-wise, it's not quite there. Not quite there. But close. Very, very close. Sorry, I can't join the flight today. See you Tuesday. Okay. Thanks for checking in. Much appreciated. Oh, let's make sure that our... There it is. That's correct. Lucas, how are you? Welcome in. I was so curious what this looks like in multiplayer, but camera 2 is not here. Oh, I should look in I should look in the place that he might have said something. It might be that he's just late because of time differences. Nope, no word. No word, but that happens sometimes. So here I am, I'm on my own. It's a Sunday cruise. We are at the Boeing Field, which is where the Museum of Flight is. One of the best flight museums in the world. And it's not represented in the sim. It's represented if you want to buy scenery. It is there if you want to buy scenery for this airport. We have 8 knots going right down the going right where we want it. So we're going to cruise down this way. We don't need much runway. We can pop in we can pop in any old place. Because it's a 152. It needs hardly any room at all. And I don't think people need to worry too much about the firewalling today. I think the firewalling should be under control in a Cessna 152. I don't believe any horsepower have been added, and I've added the weight of these ducks. These guys are over 100 pounds of duck. Those are some heavy ducks. Heavy ducks. I still feel like I don't have the lights figured out. Like there should be more light. More light. What did I do wrong? What am I not getting? You can firewall anything, but something you will just not run away. Yeah, I can firewall anything, but sometimes no, everyone gets mad when I firewall things. Dome, pitot, nav, strobe. Is this not working right? Maybe it's just not dark enough. It's just not dark enough in this environment. There we go. Yeah, they're on. It's just plenty bright out here. Whoops. Woo. Now this should take off in about 200 feet. Especially since we got a nice wind in our face. About a 12 knot wind. About a 7 knot cross. There it goes. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh, I picked the Forder Learn to Fly livery. I didn't even realize that. I was just going with the color. That's nice. Sweet. And our freeway that is part of the Pan American Highway is right there, which is one of the fun things about driving up here. You go right by the two airports, the two major airports. You go right by them. This aircraft is very quiet. A lot of the Asobo planes are super quiet. I fly so many planes. I forget what Asobo does with their planes. All right. Many have joined us today. Nice to see everyone. If I don't crash, looking. Wait a minute. Is that Marco and something other than the PC-12? Are you flying a Cessna, Marco? Look at that. Look at that. Now there's a really fun area here. I might have already passed the beginning of it, but you can go, the carpool lanes here go kind of underground, not really underground, but under all the freeways. So you go under everything here if you, if it's open. If you're going the right direction for the carpool lane, and you can bypass a lot of traffic. Oh, the ships and stuff are looking terrible. Yep, 172 G1000. Look at that. And it appears to me like the dash has been reworked. Is that correct? If Wombie's still here? Everything looks better. Oh yeah, it's a whole new dash. I love wear, especially on a 152. You're not really going to find a new 152. It's not like cars. People don't restore them to like new condition too often. That hasn't started happening yet. Probably it will soon enough. People will start thinking that planes are worth a whole bunch of money. Old planes. You'll have a Barrett Jackson for classic aircraft. Whew. This is about where we want to fly, because everything higher than this is a huge cloud. Just a massive cloud. Oh, Marco using the dashboard. Nice. I can't possibly be running away from anyone at 112 kittens. I have got the, I do have it shoved to the firewall. Oh, I can adjust this. This makes a slight difference. Slight. Really need some, with this weather, I think I'm going to put on some music that's good in this weather. Oh, so that was, if anyone's wondering, that was downtown Seattle, just past there. That's downtown Seattle, I forget to mention. That bay right there is where, is it Kenmore Air that operates out of there? One of the big major seaplane companies. Might be, I'm forgetting. I am forgetting. I thought the weather would be better because where I am, it's pretty good. But up here, it's just not great. It is just not great. Look, okay, note, take note. This is one of the coolest features of this aircraft. This responds to physics in the correct way. Look. Look at that. It's not just up here boinging around by itself on its own. It is actually responding to the aircraft and whatever it does. Look at that. It's really great. That is like a genius. It's genius. Who even thinks of that? It's so cool. So it's not just springing around randomly or dancing on the dashboard. Isn't it? It really is brilliant. Please do full rudder. Okay. Look at that. So yeah, it is basically a, that was full right rudder. We'll go full left rudder. Now also, I don't even know if I can get high enough to do this maneuver, but there is a, it's a turn coordinator. That's what I was just gonna say. It is a turn coordinator. Look at this. You got to keep it straight. Now here's a turn, a coordinated turn, more or less. And it, oh, nope, not quite. There we go. There we go. It tilts into the rudder the opposite way. Huh? Did the clocks change already in the US? You're early. Yes. Oh, don't you even... You mean, Cobra, you don't read the announcements? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Of all people that I would expect read... Anyway, yes, it's an hour early. Still, it is. Despite the people trying to change that. Except some people want to change it to standard time, not daylight savings time. Who wants to get up in the morning? I want to leave it on daylight savings time, so it's light later. Late light. That's all we care about. Okay, Marco. Coming soon to a marketplace near you. Come on. It's a beaut. It's a beaut. Everyone should get one because they're very reasonable. Very fun, very reasonable. The only downside is, as far as I can see, there's no flights with Joel Liberty. UI would keep the time 30 minutes between. That was another option, and I guess I'd be okay with that, but then it seems like it would be harder for businesses to adjust on the first year that was done. But maybe not. I don't know. Plenty of airports on this one, Cobra. No worries. No worries. Whenever you're able, I will be at the first airport, which is 10 miles away, in approximately 1 hour. Texas is one of the 19 states that have adopted DST year-round. I don't know if it's active yet. Well, we voted to do that. Actually, I don't know what the vote was for. If the vote was for DST or PST, standard time or daylight savings. But our state voted for that, but the feds have to approve it. And they haven't even voted on it, which, whatever. It's not that big a thing. Changed our clocks today for the last... So you are in Canada. You are in British Columbia then, I'm assuming. I am guessing. Wild guess. And congratulations. Congratulations to you. Yes! Cheers! Cheers to that. Very good. So I think I have time before the first runway. Now, I'm going to tell my IRL story. Even though people who got here on time and read my notice get to hear the in real life story. It's a nutty one. It's a nutty one. I'm almost tempted to go to the where is it? Oh, this one. I think I should go to this one for just a moment. So the Incredible Sky Command, I was watching his stream, and he's doing something that he's being very secretive about, but he's doing stuff in his life to stay sane and stuff. And one of the things he did was he took social media off his phone, especially one particular site. And that influenced me to say, well, I haven't taken a day off from social media in a long time, and it does drive me nuts. social media stuff. So I thought I'll just take a Saturday social media break just to, kind of get away from the minutia for a while, from the stream, from the scrolling, from the insanity, right? It's a good idea. Even neurologists will tell you it's a really good idea. So my wife and I go out for our walk. Well, it was also a 65-degree day yesterday, which is very warm for this time of year. Really gorgeous. We go out for a walk, and there's a guy 100 feet up in a spruce tree. Douglas fir, I think. The police department described it as a spruce. I think it was a Doug fir. He's 100 feet up in the tree, and we don't know why. First, we thought it was kids, and this is about a block and a half from my house. A block by the crow flies, just a block away. I mean, he's way up there. And we're like, what in the world? So let's go walk by there. Let's go see what's going on. This is really bizarre. Is it kids goofing off? What's going on? This was a bad idea. We go by, and the guy is screaming. He's in real trouble, like mentally real trouble. Screaming his head off. Heidi hears one of the police saying gun as we walk by, which turned out to be true. And we're like, okay, let's get out of here. And we asked the firemen, why don't you just climb up there and get him? Kind of joking. And they said, well, they've got to get their weapons down first. And we're like, okay, maybe let's get the heck out of here. So as soon as we get home, not an Amber Alert, but an alert that says shelter in place. And they had police, fire, another unit that I think is a mental health unit that I'm not even sure, I didn't even know it existed. And they worked on him for, let's see, the first report was at 2:30. The mental health workers and his family and police tried to get him to come down until 8:30 at night. And there was drones, there was spotlights, there was tons of police and fire. Our streets were blocked off because of the alert. They did block the area off because what it turned out was he self-reported having a gun. So he said he had a gun, and of course you have to take that seriously. Oh, he might have a gun, and you could, from 100 feet up in a tree, you can kind of hit something a long way, even with a handgun, even by accident. So we're like, yeah, it's freaking me out, man. Even just talking about it. It wasn't fun, especially, I don't know if you've ever seen someone in that state, but it's a very scary thing. I've seen that before. I've seen that before where either, maybe some kind of mental break or too much of some substance. It did not look good. So we read this morning, last time I went out there, there was no lights. Police were gone, no lights, no spotlights anymore, no drones. It was quiet. I think he was still in the tree because we reported this morning that at 9:30 last night, he climbed down from the tree. Police were called, and they escorted him to the hospital. So they didn't arrest him, but they did charge him with some petty crimes, basically, some misdemeanors. And they escorted him to the hospital to get help. It was like, whoa. So somebody figured out, hey, we're giving him a bunch of attention. How about if we don't? Maybe we should stop giving him attention and just see what happens. Not a danger anymore. He had thrown the knife down. They determined with the drone that he didn't have a gun, that was a threat that wasn't real. And they canceled the Amber Alert about an hour after they not really an Amber Alert, a shelter in place. They canceled the shelter in place about 2 hours after they put it out there. And that was just some bizarre. So I was a little frazzled. I was like, so that's what happens when I try and take a break from all the trauma of online stuff, then I just get it right in the real world. Weird, but I hope he's okay. That's all I think. He did try to harm himself, but they said he didn't seriously injure himself. So I sort of wondered if the knife wasn't really even a lethal knife. I mean, it could have been a bread knife. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, wow. So anyway, that's my story. That is my in real life story. Back to the regular, I think that one takes me back. There we go. Back to the regular scheduled program of the flights. Woo! Woo! And this, I'm actually playing my Halloween set list. It's from Halloween. For Halloween. Because, yeah, freaky man. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And it's as accurate as I can be. You know, I didn't take any pictures, which I'm kind of glad. Ooh, look at that.
The whole point. He's never gone. Is this some radical new therapy? Disease!
Oh, from the movie Bob. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's a great movie. Great movie. Got to get some pictures of this beautiful formation. I don't know how you guys are keeping up with this aircraft. I have no idea. I like how the ducks are like perfect from the outside. The view of the ducks are absolutely perfect. Before the end of flight, we've got to do a stall. Somebody remind me to do a stall in this aircraft. I think we're going to get some better weather up here and I can get higher because it's a 152, so you have to, you do. You have two engines. It's amazing. You're keeping up with this. Yeah. Not going no, not at this height. I don't trust. No, it should do it. Okay, watch the duck. I'm going to stay in. Everyone watch the duck. Here we go. Little nose up. We're just going to do a roll because it will not do. Look at that! Oh, that's beautiful! That is nice. That is nice. And you know where I'm going to try and end up, right over the freeway. So, yeah, they stayed right with me. How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm not sure if I have anything that will keep up with you, but I can find something that'll catch up. Yeah. You could, like, you mean like a 172? Plus, airports all over the place, as our last flight. 76 WA. Now we're over or near Kilo Alpha Whiskey Oscar. It's right up there in the corner. And when I say near, I mean it's right there. They're all very, very close. Very close airports. Let's bring my yoke back up. And let's trim this. I'm trying to get this trimmed a little. There we go. Let's trim this up. Because it should trim up very nicely. We have, a 13 knot wind, so that's the only reason it's not trimming with ease. Also, I'm over controlling. Over controlling the aircraft will keep it from trimming. Telling you, these ducks, they're so real. They're so real looking. I feel like I could reach back there and move them around. I wonder if I could change the weight in the air. Oh, that's something I was going to try too. We will change the weight as we're flying and just see flight performance, mass, cargo. Oh, this says I don't have any cargo. That's weird. It reset itself back to 0. Oh, that's really bizarre. Huh. Load aircraft. Load immediately. Oh, yeah, look! It worked! It worked! And now we're going to put like 10 pounds here. 12 pounds. Load aircraft. Load immediately. Oh, yes! Oh, that's so fun. So you've got, it's unfortunate this doesn't work in the career mode because it's just too fun. It is just too fun. Hopefully they'll fix that. I think it's up to Asobo to fix it so that it would work in career mode. It's genius. It is genius. Woo! I was debating whether or not to stream because I'm a bit frazzled from that encounter, but I figured it would actually make me feel better, which it does. It does make me feel better to stream and do something and just to hang out. So we're now outside of Seattle. There's the outskirts. There's a city way back there. I mean, as you can see, the connecting cities go forever. That airport over there is an airport. That's Arlington Municipal. Arlington Municipal. Seems like there might be an add-on for that as well. And I think there's more than one in the US. Arlington airports. It is interesting that I don't have more light here. That seems like that should be... Whoops. Sorry, folks. Sorry about that. Ah! There you go. When Dad and I were flying in a Bonanza, we kept it at Arlington Municipal for half the year. Are you this Arlington Municipal or one in Texas? Guessing it's the one in Texas. Could be one of those things that there's one in every Arlington Municipal. Yeah, I figured. I wonder if there's one in every state. I swear there's one in California. It sounds so familiar. So coming up is Whiskey Alpha 7. Where are we at? We're just coming up on Whiskey Alpha 7, notification 57, in Washington, state of Washington, US. And our first stop, it's still a little ways out there, Whiskey Alpha 7, which is a little grass strip off the 5 freeway. We are still doing the Pan American Highway, which I'm going to... oh, there was the F-7 Eagle doing some air show stuff. Nice. The clouds. Oh, thankfully, it looks like we're going the right way. It really looks like we're going the right way. But I came out here to look at that. Oh, yes, nice. Very nice. That must be the O for the Oregon Ducks, since I'm playing the new 152 Ducky. Look, I'm going to go right through it. Oh, that's sweet. Look at that. Brilliant. I used to go to a summer party near here, Darrington. The guy had a ranch. We'd camp there for the weekend. Well, oh, that's interesting. There's, Darrington has an airport that Orbix has. It's got a great little airport. That's right near in the mountains, right? Mountains all around it? I think it's the same. Airport code is Whiskey Alpha 7. Whiskey Alpha 7. You know what? I think it's 07. I think it's that. It's right on here. 15 Whiskey Alpha is also coming up. Looking at my map, it's this airport right there. Yeah, Whiskey Alpha 07, right there. Right on the old Maparoni. And we'll see if I can find it. I figured with this little aircraft, I have a lot of airports on the route, and they're just along the 5. They're just easy to go. And it's Seems like short hops, but this is a 152. Pretty sure we took the Arlington exit off the highway. Oh, yeah? So it's right below us, right down below us. Spawning in, alrighty. I should see you popping in moments. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't have to do too much to prepare for landing, but because as soon as you slow down, it slows down quickly. Oh yeah, I've got quite a bit of room. I think it's on the other side of the freeway. It is. This airport is very much like one we stopped at in Oregon, which is Daniels Field. It's very much like Daniels Field. It's just right next to the freeway. I should see it. I think we've got a couple of name tags there already. We are stopping at my older sister's airport. Not this one, the next one. I think it's next. Bellingham, Washington. Have a sister there. So I have traveled this many, many times. Many, many times. Only once was an emergency, but every other time was for Christmas or Thanksgiving or Christmas. I guess mostly Christmas. Did come up for her birthday party a few summers ago. It was really fun coming up in the summer. We've basically ended that practice because we all figured that winter's not the best time to travel. It took us years to figure this. Oh, is that it? That's my airport. Shush. Quiet down now. I have 14 knot winds going the other way. I'm going to need to stay at 1,000 feet and do left downwind for, what do we got here? We have 30 and 18. It's not 30 then, is it? 36, 18. So I'm doing going for 18. Definitely slow enough. This is one of those planes that does slow down. That just looks like a farmer's field, doesn't it? How do you know where the runway is there? It's really hard to tell. Oh, the runway's on the other side of that farmer's field. It's really easy to tell. I take it all back. Yeah, it's a great big runway. Pretty sure it's that green spot on the other side. Are people taxiing around in that farmer's field? Already at 80. Flaps. I'm gonna lose some altitude before I turn. I'm too high. Too high up. Airport's at 6 feet. Airport elevation, 6 feet. Okay, I ought to do it. We ought to be good. Keep coming down. You're in the B2, by the way. Oh, I don't think I have that, so I won't actually see you in that. Chronico 5 rated the channel with 1 viewer. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Appreciate the raid. Wow, look at that wind. Look what that wind is doing. Look at that duck. Watch the ducky. It works. See, it's doing the same thing as that. The duck's doing the same thing as that. It really is. Probably doing it better. Woo! Yeah, you guys, don't get in the field. If this was an actual farmer's field, you would sink. Oh, wow. This aircraft even stops pretty much on grass surfaces. It almost stopped. It almost stopped. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Now my wind is what? Nothing? 12 knots. 12 knot wind. I think we just have a few miles to go. Oh no, we have more than a few miles to Bellingham, but we will stop in Bellingham. That'll be our longer stop. I was very ambitious about this flight plan in a 172. It seems a bit slow. Oh yeah, but I took a minute getting in. I took a minute to start her up. Look at that stunt coming in. Nice. I don't know if I'm seeing the right planes. I'm seeing a lot of those. Oh, that's a C-172. That says C-172, and it's coming out as a Gabriel. Yeah, this still isn't fixed. Not sure if you remember me. We haven't flown together in a couple years. I do remember you. I actually do. I remember the name for sure. Little shout out. And let's, I just watch the people land. Well, wait. Let's watch this land. Let's watch the Nova stuff come in. That comes out perfect. Nice. Can never see that land enough times. Okay, full throttle. Bring the front wheel off the ground just a little bit. And we should be back in the air, especially with 14 knots. We should be back in the air quickly. Oh. This is acting like the grass is slowing it down. Does that have improved physics somehow? Improved ground physics? Seems like it. That's not possible. That's impossible. Okay, I think I have enough altitude for the turn. Enough speed. Oh boy. I don't have a lot of speed. I do not have a lot of speed. I know it's flat out here, so I should be alright. It is amazing how much the 5 looks like the 5. Learned so much from you just getting started with Microsoft Flight Sim 4 years ago when I followed you. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad you learned stuff. Today we're flying a 152 upgrade from wombii, and it's going to be on the marketplace soon. This is just the best. This is just the best. Thank you for following Distracting Others. That is one of the funnest screen names I've seen in a while. Cheers. Love it. I love seeing people's screen names. That's a good one. Distracting Others here. So this is the 152 Duck. The 152, I'm missing part of the name. The 152 Duck. There's more to it than that. Oh, where'd my notes go? Did I close my notes? Moto Maroon. Ducky, 152 Ducky. Soon to be in the marketplace. Ducky Edition, that's the word I'm looking for. 152 Ducky Edition coming soon. Not only do you get a duck on the dash, you get new tie downs and engine covers. You get a new dash. You get real physics for the dash ducky. And your cargo, when you put weight in, you get different cargo. So that's one of the cargos. That's the second one I've shown on this flight, or third. WV Sim, autocorrect. Not WBSim, although the developer of this did work on WBSim. This is an entirely different project called the 152 Duck Edition. It's more, it's very whimsical. It doesn't have all of the things that the WBSim has. Eventually, hopefully they'll be able to combine the two or use both of them, perhaps. You don't see us. We are on all players, Southeast Asia. Sometimes you need to cycle the servers. We've had a lot of sort of difficulty in the last 2 weeks or so of showing up for people. And then once people find us, it seems to always work. But yeah, those are the kind of the two main things. All players. Oh, also, if you're on the beta, then you won't see us. I forgot that the beta 5 is now running. So if you're on the beta, or if you're on the PlayStation 5, those two things also, you can't see us on those two things. Just saying I'm still flying with WB. Oh, yeah. WBSim is just fantastic, right? It's brilliant. Good stuff. Have you found a specific server that tends to work best? I constantly have to cycle myself when I host group flights. You know, we've been using Southeast Asia for 5 years, as has Two-Tone Murphy. We have, for when we do our flights, which is around this time, it seems to be fine. In the early days of us flying, we would cycle through servers and see if something worked better, and we never found anything that really was better. I don't know if this is the best, but one thing we found is that the ping rate is fairly meaningless. You know, I have people from all over the place here. I've got people from US, I've got people from British Columbia, I've got people from Europe. There's probably people from Germany on here. I'm not sure if we have an Australian today, but we do a lot of days. We have Australians. And did I lose my freeway? No, there it is. Southeast Asia definitely. It's for some reason, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. It does seem to work better. For us, it's always been good. It's not like any of them. It's not like it's stable 100% works, but it seems to be the best. Can't believe I just said 5 years. I've been doing this online for nearly 5 years. Woo! Well, we're still having fun. Still having a good time. Marco has been following for 3 years, 1 month, 28 days, and 23 hours. And when I do that, it comes out like I've only been following for, or I've not been. I don't think I follow because I'm the host of the flight. I don't even think I'm a follower. I don't even follow this guy. Like, what the heck? Who would? Who would even follow this guy? Where's the best duck? It's right up there. There's the little duck emblem. 25 new paint schemes come with this. Wheel pants optional. Gauge lights work. We need to turn the lights down to really see the gauge lights. That doesn't work. Need to turn this down and we can see them better. There you go. Improved gauge lighting. Now I can see this light really well, but I can't see it. There it is. So you also have been following for 3 years, 7 months, and 15 days. Look at that. Look at that. Viper Strike comes in with the mallard duck. I can't see. Let's see. There's a switch up here. If I turn this off. No, not there. No. Oh, this way. There, you have the different colors lights. So you have amber and white. Now the gauges look completely different. There you are. There you are. The mallard, it's called mallard. That snare hit's called mallard. That was the first week I got back in Microsoft Flight Sim. Hadn't been on it since 90. Wow. I've been doing it fairly steadily since at least 95. I'm still not sure if I was there before that. Sky Command! The voice, the charisma. What does this man have? I have a story for you. I think I have to tell it again, but I'll try and tell it quicker. Because it's based on you. It's based on your inspiration. You inspired me. You completely inspired me to get off the socials for a day. I took a socials break yesterday to kind of calm my mind and not be scrolling and not be doing all this stuff. So I'm on a break, right? It's cool. This is great. Not picking up my phone all the time. By noon, I had 30 minutes of screen time. 30 minutes. 95 was your first special place. Yeah, definitely. So I'm all, 30 minutes of phone time by noon. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got this. Totally cool. Go out for a... Thanks. I thought so. Go out for a walk in the neighborhood. It was also a beautiful day here. It was 65 here. I know that's cold in Burbank, but it's warm here. So 65 degrees. We go outside and there's a guy in 100-foot spruce for no particular reason. And we decided to walk and see what he was doing. We thought it was kids. We decided to walk and see what this guy was doing up in this 100-foot spruce tree. And when we get there, there was 5 police cars, fire department, ambulance, and he is screaming. Now, I know you know this because you live in the greater Los Angeles area. He was completely out of his head. You know when you go by someone and they're not there. He was like that. Kind of like that. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I had seen this before because I used to live in LA and it happens here too. And as we get closer, my wife hears the cop say gun. And we go by the fire department and I was kind of kidding around with him. Why don't you just climb up and get him? And they said, well, we can't till he gets rid of the weapons. And we're like, okay, we'll see you later. So a little while later, alert on the phone, shelter in place. Look outside again. The police have closed down my neighborhood. They've locked it down. Anyway, it went on. It went on and on. But they figured out, let's all go home and see what happens, because he had dropped. One weapon was not a real thing, and the knife, he had dropped the knife to the ground. So they decide, let's all go home and see what happens. And sure enough, an hour after everyone cleared out, he was reported to climb down out of the tree, because actually these big trees are very easy to climb. They're hard to stay in for hours. I don't know how he was staying up there, because that would be exhausting. But it's like a ladder, in a big spruce tree. So he came down, according to, we read this in the police report. He came down and they picked him up and took him to the hospital and charged him with misdemeanors. But whoa, freaky thing. I felt very bad for the guy, first of all. I also felt very bad for the people who were right there. I mean, we have a tree like that right outside our house. It was like, oh my gosh, we are so glad that he's not right, on that tree. That tree, he didn't pick the tree right by us. Oh, we got another. Is this a touch and go? Is this Bellingham? I think Bellingham is coming up. Are we already there? Hold on. I sometimes get this. Yes, this is Bellingham. Not far. Not far. I need to zoom out on this one, don't I? One zoom out. Oh no, I did put in a touch and go before Bellingham. Wait a minute. Is that right? I'm just not seeing things right. Bellingham, we have an 18 knot wind now. It's good. It looks like we're going to be doing 1.6. So once we get to the airport, then I'm not going to say where my sister lives, but it's in this area. In this area here. Yeah, anyway. But I was inspired. That was all to say. Yeah, thanks for inspiring me to get off my phone for a day. It was just so weird that happened. So weird. And I wanted to jump on and see if there's any reports on social media, of course, which there wasn't. So I just kind of checked real quick and got off. And there still isn't. Nobody was around that said much. But yeah, man, that was nutty. That was nutty. Let's hope he doesn't, people are not inspired by this and decide that, oh, I should do that. I should climb up a tree and get all kinds of attention. There's the airport. It's way out there. No one cared enough to report Tree Man. Poor guy. No, they did report him. That's why they had all those people out there. Oh, you mean report on him. Right. We also have almost nothing now in our little town, news-wise. Our news is sadly lacking. So, yeah, and the paper and TV. And probably in a few days, it's just on the weekends, they are not too up on it. They're not too up on anything. Western Washington University is right down this area. I think that's what these fields are, is Western Washington University. A lot of people graduated from there. Can't think of any famous names, but many folks, my sister included. I guess my set. Oh no, there it is. Well, that's weird. My music isn't set correctly. I see what's happening. There was a really long ending on that song. I hate it when songs do that. There's a waterfront down there. There's a great walk along the bay here. It's a great walk. Where is it? There's like a boardwalk that you could walk along that's super accessible, super nice. I think it's along there. Bellingham is a nice town, to say the least. Great town. I now have 17, still have 17 knots of wind. Whoa! Well, I'm glad Sky Command could come in and hear my story anyway. Special Sky Command story. 250 at 18, yeah. So the runway, actually, I want this runway. No, 250 is there. It's there. So we want that runway. There, we want. And try again, buddy. Read the numbers. I didn't even realize there was the crossing runways are all closed. It doesn't really look like this. 16. We want 16. They're showing these runways like they're operational, but they are not. It's only 2 runways here. Yeah, you'd think anyone. At first, we thought it was kids that climbed up the tree and were actually asking for help to get down, but it wasn't. Who knows what his screams for help actually meant to him? I guess those are all taxiways. They're all depicted as taxiways and old runways. It's 80% accurate, and that's not an add-on. That's just a sim. I can still be impressed with the simulator, the new 2024 sim, which still seems new to me. It's the funniest thing. It is the funniest thing. Okay, let's start approaching here. Oh my gosh. I really blew this approach. I am 800 feet too high. Okay, I'm just going to circle. It's all good. As it's not the real world. Real world, I would have had to go around. I would have had to go and get back in the pattern. And do the downwind again. This would not work at Belling. This is a towered airport, I'm fairly certain. Control tower 132.7. Yeah. It's a controlled airport. Not controlled, towered, yes. Flying willy-nilly like we do, it wouldn't work. Oh, now my wind's only 13. All right. My buddy climbed a Douglas fir one day. He went like 150 feet in 10 minutes. Took him 90 minutes. Yeah, Doug firs are, and this was probably a Doug fir, and they are easy to climb, but then you realize you're way up there. We used to do it all the time when I was little. Just all the time. We would go up in these trees. Oh, that's a wrong runway, dude. That wasn't the best choice. Oh well. It's working. Why am I floating like this? Oh, I don't have enough flaps in, I guess. Come on, Floater McFloatface. It's because I'm not flying the WB Sim. If I was in the WB Sim machine, it would have been fine. Okay, I climbed a TV tower once. That's when I quit drinking tequila. Oh, really? Oh, I never did anything that dangerous on tequila, thankfully. That would be a good time. That'd be a good time to quit. Now, the strangest thing is that all my 152s are coming out as a different plane. Get the name of this plane. That ain't right. We're gonna have to do a static shot for our break. That is really odd. Why am I getting all these? Ah, there we go. Update for that is coming soon. I keep getting updates about the update for the Kodiak. Looking forward to it. I don't think anyone is flying this plane. The Black Square, the Gabriel. And are you all in 152s and it's coming Xbox services were down until now. Oh, really? Xbox services were down? You're in a beach bear, and yeah, it's another day of, well, and maybe that's why, because Xbox services are down. Booting up and we'll provide you. Oh, okay, then I'll hang on for a second. We will look at this plane whilst Mr. Red Heron boots up. Let's bring the flaps up. Let's turn this on. Look at him shake. Look at him shake at the idle. It's brilliant. I'm telling you, for the price of this aircraft, just that is worth it. And you get so much more. Now, can you boing him? You can't actually boing him, can you? No, you can change him, but you can't make him go boing. Okay, let's look at some different luggage in the back whilst we're waiting. If anyone's wondering, it's Nervous Ducky. It's a completely scientifically designed Ducky. This is the 152 Ducky Edition, coming soon to the marketplace. Scientifically designed by Wombii. And I thought there's a couple things. I'm going to read my notes first before I... It's a these are physics-based movements for the Ducky. It says look extra closely at the Ducky when the stall horn sounds. So that's our next thing, is to stall this aircraft and see what that does. I almost put my notes out again. We're gonna take I'm gonna take a quick break while the master of the photography does his thing. I'll be right back. Oh, he's in a jet.
Red Hammer camera.
Nice. Isn't that awesome? Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Here comes, there he is! Nice. Excellent break routine once again. Oh, look at that baby. Yeah, that one works. That gets the old model matching right. Well, just for fun, because a lot of people weren't here in the beginning. That's not my plane. That is not, wait, no it is. It is, that's it, green and yellow. I'm going to quickly switch up the liveries on this. As soon as I can find sounds. There we go. Okay, so let me grab just another livery. Just something else. There are so many. Is there another green and yellow that I like? Configure this. So there it is with the tie-downs on, everything in, duckies in the back. I'm just gonna randomly pick something. Swoop red. Swoop red. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Very nice. Right back where we were. Bellingham. Bellingham International, I believe it's called. International. Just put it right there. Set his departure. On the ground, shut down. Start flight. I'm curious about something. I just realized. Or there's something I don't know that I'm curious about. I have a shortcut. Oh, look, I landed right on the birds. Oh, that's so fun. I'm right in amongst the birds. There they are. Well, they won't run when I go up to them, though, because they're not really part of the game. Oh, there's a S-76. Oh, there's a Frozen Sim. Come on, Frozen Sim. Oh, really? The sim is stuttering. There it is. So I'm going to see if my shortcut works. Oh, it won't work from here. I have to be in this view. In this view, if I go like that... Oh, it works. It works. So I do have a shortcut if you just want to take everything off. You want to do a start, but you don't want to wait. You don't have any patience. But you want to do a start. You can just throw it on like that. And then we go there. Our fuel should be on still. Fuel on. This is in. Did it save my state? No, it didn't. Beacon light on. Beacon light on. And a couple of pumps on the primer. Not that I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters in this. But our ducky's ready to go. My sliders keep going the wrong way. I keep going the wrong way. Okay. Really can't hear much out there. Yeah, really can't hear a whole lot. Okay. Plus I forgot to open the window and say clear prop. Now we turn on the alternator. Let's not mess this up. And we check our fuel, which we should have done first. Hello? It did load with 50%. Did it load with my packages? It did not load with my packages. So that, oh, did it load with my cameras? It did load with my cameras. So let's, oh yeah, for the packages I have to go here. And I have to go cargo. And load something different. I've loaded 40 pounds and 100 pounds. Let's load 60 pounds. Let's see what happens there. Load aircraft. Load immediately. Oh, it's pretty much this. Oh, it is different. I can't even believe this. Every time, everything you put in, now there's an upside down duck back here. There was every load is different. Oh, this is really brilliant. I'm sorry. This is just fun. This is just fun. Now, so what if we say 70? What if we say 70? Will that change everything? Load immediately. 70 pounds. Pretty good. Or did I get, I think I might have got an extra duck. Let's load 20 pounds back here. 20 pounds. Load aircraft. Load immediately. Oh, now we got boxes and... Oh, this is just too ridiculous. Fun, I mean. Just too fun. I think we're all ready to go. I think we're ready to proceed. We're trying to get all the way up there to Whistler. Actually, I think it's beyond Whistler. There are a lot of POIs that we might miss. We just might miss them. My altimeter is not set. There it is. Now my altimeter is set. By the way, you can take this down. You just go here. You just go there and you take that down. So if you don't want that there, not a problem. How about some landing lights and nav? Key is on. Everything's set. Everything's set. Check the brakes. Yep, the brakes work. Try your horn. Mimi. We're gonna go that way. We have to go the same way we landed because of the winds. So yeah, we want to turn to my left. No, I guess it doesn't matter. I've got a pretty strong crosswind, either or. Whichever way I do it, I have a pretty strong crosswind. Look at that beauty. What a beauty. I thought also, I had this minor thing in the back of my mind that maybe the model matching would work slightly better, but I don't think it has. I don't think it's changed a thing. Not one little thing. Okay, here we go. This thing to do is just punch it. Flaps up. Keep it on the, you really don't want to do that until you're straight, but obviously this is a game not for real world trading. There we go, we're off the ground. Corsair still comes out. The important ones still come out. Nice, very nice.
It's only a game.
It's oh,
Why you
there
have
it
to be
is.
mad?
There it is, and again we are in the beautiful town of Bellingham, Washington. We're about to go to Canada. Oh, look at that! It's one of those. I can see that. That worked. That worked. Staying with it too. Staying right with it. Very nice. Oh, I have to get back to the 5, which is somewhere. Where is the 5? I think it's to my... Oh, look at the ducks in the back. Look at the ducks through the rear window. Oh my gosh. It sounded like I said real window. I said rear window is what I meant. This way. Yeah, so that's our 5 right there. That's it right there. Plenty of height. Oh, unless I want to do a stall. We were going to do a stall so we could observe the ducky. And just look at that. Yeah, try flying behind this. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm pedaling as fast as I can. Oh, and look, the 5 takes us right into the pattern of the runway again. I think I left my AI airplanes on too. I think I left the sim airplanes on. So let's pull this out. Why am I not getting any? Is it really affecting my speed that much by having 90 pounds on? Might be. Wow. Wow, man! Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez! Cheese and crackers! I've got support aircraft. All kinds. I'm not too convinced about the... I'll call it a Cobra because Cobra's flying it. Oh, that's Cody! Cody's flying it. I'm not too convinced about the Viper's sounds. Cody, what do you think of those sounds? What do you think of that aircraft? What do you think? Oh, maybe you're in VR, never mind. You don't have to answer. No answer necessary. So our next airport is Blaine Municipal. No, that's not true. Our next oh yes it is. Blaine Municipal, which is a touch and go. And again, these were largely to keep us on our course today. Like so many days. Oh, and if you want the thing back here, too quiet. Okay, I'll give it that. I would say more, but that's part of it. Definitely is too quiet. Is yours, you know, I realized when I tried mine there was a lot of wind, but is yours moving around on the ground with collective full down? I had that difficulty. But hey, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that today. We're talking about the Duck. Something that pretty much does work. Pretty much does work. To me, it just seems like there's... Of course, this is multiplayer sound, so I can't compare... Can't really say much about sound when I'm in multiplayer. There's not a lot of planes with great multiplayer sound. It sounds chuggy. It doesn't... It sounds yeah. Like a conveyor. Right. I don't know where they got the sounds. I mean, they are not charging a premium price, so I guess I can't expect a premium product. But yeah, chuggy. It doesn't sound like, you know, that helicopter. Doesn't sound like a helicopter. I don't know what it sounds like. Anyway, I'm going to do a stall now, so everyone slow down. Slow down. Everyone behind me. Slow down. So good, no one's behind me. I don't have enough room for a stall. Oh, look at the red hair and it's trying. I don't have enough room for a stall, but I want to see what the Duck does. I actually need sound for this. Kind of need the sound. Not really. All the way off. We're going to do a flaps up. Clean stall. We'll do a clean stall just because it'll be easier. And watch the Duck. What's that, Ducky? See what happens. You got Pemberton at the end, about 20 miles past Whistler. Yeah, Whistler didn't really have an airport. I couldn't really find anything but heliports. There's the stall horn. Should stall any second. And there's our stall. Oh! Yeah, that's great. It's really awesome. Oh my gosh. Love it. It's like a G meter. It's basically like a G meter right there on your dash. Oh my gosh. It's just so cool. It's so cool. Okay, I'm trying to trim it back out. Get it together. And that wasn't a bad stall. I waited to recover because I was watching the duck, but it recovered pretty quick. Once I went into recovery, I did the right thing. Which in a Cessna 172, 152, 150, 185, the right thing is release back pressure and apply power. Once you release back pressure, you're pretty much out of the stall. You're pretty much recovered, but then you apply power to get back to the speed and altitude where you were. The only way, as far as I know, maybe it's different in the Aerobat, 152 Aerobat, but the only way to spin these things is to make it spin. Like, you have to make it spin. I know the area well. Used to ski Whistler a lot. Oh, no kidding. That's gorgeous up there. It's gorgeous. We used to have, we're going to go by some missing scenery up here. There was a Stall Academy. The Stall Academy is in 20, you can get it in 2020. It has not been redone for 2024. So I didn't put it in because it had a red mark for 2024. I could be wrong, but the Stall Academy is missing right now. Where are we currently? Currently, we are near... Our closest airport is Whiskey November 35. Whiskey November 35. We are just into Canada, right? I think we just entered Canada from Washington, state of Washington. We must be. Yep, that 5. No, we're still on the 5. Oh, I thought this was Canada by now. There it is. So Blaine Municipal, which is our next stop, is our last stop in the U.S. Our last U.S. airport coming up in just moments. I still have a ridiculous amount of wind. Well, it's a crosswind no matter what, so I might as well do, what is that, 3.5 or 3.6? 5.36, 3.3. It's 3.3. Come on, get it together, man. And I should see that airport in moments. A simple touch and go as we leave the U.S. behind, continue into Canada on the Pan American Highway. And Canada has no designated route, so I'm taking the 99 to start with. Currently, I'm starting on the 99, which will take us inland after a bit and past Whistler. So what a great thing. What a great thing to take. What an awesome place to go, right? Oh, we got something going on over there. Nice. Squamish Airport, right. Squamish Airport is the Stall Academy, yes. Aha! Now I think you have model matching issues as well. It's not just me. I feel better now. I feel so much better. Okay, I need to start my approach. I don't see the airport. I don't see the airport. When my airport is in sight, I will switch screens. So I can be honest. Jimcat is parked on the border. Oh, that's cool. Airport, anytime there. I don't need to slow down quite yet until I see the, what is it? Blaine Municipal. 69-foot elevation, 1,049-foot runway. Okay, it's going to be teeny. It's going to be a teeny airport. That is one of the smallest airports I have seen. 1,000-foot runway. I think that's it over there. That is it. We land right over a building. Is there a building on my runway? Is there a building on my runway? So if Jimcat stays there, we'll circle around to check out the border. We've still got choppers. Choppers everywhere. All right, wait a minute. I blew it. I blued it. Let's put all the flaps in. All the flaps. Can we do this? Can we get it down here? Come on. I am crabbing the correct way. This is the right way to crab as far as directionally. Directionally. Can I make it? Touch and go on a 1,000-foot runway? Oh, there we go. The A40 in front of us, and I made it. I got her off. Woo! That is a small one. Stay out of the smokestacks and stuff. Stay out of the... Oh, look at this. Look at this coming up. Did Jim Cat... Oh, I think Jim Cat moved. I believe he moved. Oh, I wasn't on the right screen. That was a beautiful crash, though. How are we doing? Oh! Ouch. What happened? What happened?
Red Heron, Red Heron. Whoa! Red Heron.
Oh, jeez. Let's see if I can see the border on the big map. Oh, I passed it. That airport, I mean, that was it. That was it. Once I got off the ground of that airport and went a couple of feet, but I'm off my freeway here, then I was in... We are now in Canada! Welcome to Canada! Welcome in. And a big old power line project right there. Big sneeze. Caught it. Is that the runway? So... Oh, no. Jim Cat's still over it. All right. Let's circle the border. Oh, there's the building. There's the border checkpoint right there. That is it. I went through here, oh gosh, was it 10 years ago now? To take my niece up to look at a school. She decided not to go to that school, but going in, super breezy. Hello, how you doing? Great to see ya. Come on in, yeah. What are you doing here? We don't really care. Come on in. Coming back into the U.S., not quite the same. Not quite the same. And then I messed up and took a wrong turn and they freaked out. That freaked them out. They yelled at me. Could have been worse. Woo! Look at how gorgeous it is ahead. Look at that. It looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Got my boxes, my ducks. There may even be more configurations awaiting me. So that's 70. Let's put it on, if we go 90, what does that do? Uh-oh. What's wrong? Oh, that's weird. In that loading screen, it wouldn't let me fly. It was very odd. Very odd indeed. Oh, yeah, okay. We just get more ducks. Just more ducks. The fun thing is out here, though. Oh, and I've got one. I had to put one up here. There's so many. There's so many. One had to crawl up on the windshield again. So this is similar to what I had when I started. That's just hilarious. I don't know. It's just hilarious. Has somebody got their smoke on over there? It looks like it. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness. I thought my sim had the blurries. I thought I had a problem with my sim. It's just smoke. Just some smoke. I believe I'm on the right freeway. Fairly certain. I am. My route doesn't follow the freeway. There's Vancouver Boundary Bay. I just thought we would land that because it's one of the first ones. He's on fire. No, he's just got some smoke on. One of the first airports in the Canada. It's not the first, but it's one of the first. So I thought we would land that. I think that's over there where Dennis is. Leaving that weather behind as we enter Canada. That's nice. We might pick up some more weather when we get closer to Whistler. Am I off target? Seems like I gotta fly. Like, is it over here? No, it's out there. What do I have now? 23 knots at 258. Excuse me? 20 knots at 258. Whoa. Whoa! Jeez. That is nuts. Should see, it's a large airport. I should see it when I get close. Should be obvious. Oh, this is called Boundary Bay. This bay is Boundary Bay, and we're going to Boundary Bay Airport. I got it. So that... Well, that's a fitting name. Oh, you know what? Oh, I just realized. I stood across here. Over there, there's a beach you can go to in Washington, and I've looked across to Canada from over there. Interesting. I remember the name. I expected airport any second now. I now have 18 knots at 257, but I'm still a little high. I could descend. I could descend down. Looking for a runway 31, so it's just out that way. Am I just not seeing it? Is that it right there ahead of me? Doesn't seem right. Should be off to my right. Oh, that is it right there, isn't it? It's got more than one runway, doesn't it? You might be thinking of Birch Bay on USA. Yeah, it was on the USA side. I might be thinking of that. It's right. It's the bay on the other side of this one. Right? Might be thinking of that. It wasn't very far across. It wasn't very far at all across the bay. 261 at 22. 261 at 22. So I think the runway I'm going for is going to work. Touch and go. Quick touch and go. Very cool summer place. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It was empty because we went, the day we went was kind of cold. So there was no one there. But it's a massive beach. I could touch and go on this runway. But I'm gonna go on that runway. No reason. 25 knots at 255. This runway is the one to go. I have a 25 knot headwind. I want to go over here. Come on. I don't need flaps. Now, according to this headwind, I should need 0 flaps to land, but that won't happen. You just watch. That will not happen. When you pull throttle with a 25 knot wind, it should bring you to about 40 knots really quick, but it won't. So the throttle's out. We'll see if it stalls. See what happens. Yeah, this is not the WB Sim for sure. I don't even know if it'll stall. I just haven't flown the thing for a while, so kind of checking it out. It definitely is not slowing down as it should. Well, why waste my time? Put some flaps in. Put some flaps in, dive toward the runway, float all the way down the runway, and then we'll be off our float and go. Float and go. We're doing 52 knots. 52 kittens along the ground. 50 knots, 49 knots. Indicated. Look at that. Okay, it's gonna work. Ooh, I'm actually landing sooner than I thought. Oh, beauteous. Beautiful. All right. Look at that. I got a flyby, military flyby, as I land. Sweet. Sweet. Heavy Normal is here. The airport is busy with flight schools. Oh, cool. Good place to land then. And now it has more ducks. Now it's got more ducks. So we're just going to fly over Vancouver here for a second. And touch and go at Vancouver Airport, Vancouver International, and then continue on. Oh, and there's a Lionsgate Bridge is a little side route for flying under bridges. Vancouver is pretty nice. In the sim, I mean. Very nice in the real world. If you know the highway, you'll see where the tunnel goes. Oh, if you fly over the highway, you'll see where the tunnel goes. Okay. Now I have to see... Oh, but the highway takes me away from doing my touch and go. I'll miss the airport. Oh, I can do both. Oh, you see where the airport tunnel goes? Oops, I don't even know if I'm on the highway. Is that the highway there? There it is. Right there. Right there. You received the Ducky. I got a preview copy of the Ducky. It'll be available, it should be available next week. From what I understand, it has been submitted. I saw, oh, I gotta double check my price. I think I was looking for the wrong, at the wrong place for the pricing information. $7.99 US. Oh, there's the tunnel. I see. $7.99 US for this genius piece of work, which is almost the minimum amount in the marketplace. Almost. But this is a beloved. That's really cool. This is a beloved creator. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, look at that. Yes, definitely. That's the Fraser River. Ah! Who's that flying on my head? Very nice. Klatsky. There's some distorted cruise ships. And is this the airport right here? No. Airport's still ahead. And I lost my freeway immediately. As soon as, oh, there it is. As soon as I go outside my... Jeez. In the back full of ducks. Yes, yes. And you have your choice. The ducks, the cool thing is that the ducks change. The ducks change. So I guess if you weren't here earlier, I love to change the ducks every once in a while. So you just go in and change your load. Let's put 20 pounds in back and see what happens then. Now I've got boxes and ducks. Ducks in boxes. And we'll change this to like 50. 40. Let's go 40. Now watch the one on the dash. Uh-oh. This takes away the control of my aircraft. There we go. Low to me. See? The one on the dash disappeared. Now I just have a few little buckets of ducks. Like they would weigh anywhere near 40 pounds. That's the funny thing. They weigh ducks. Those little plastic things weigh nothing. And the thing is, I'm really happy to get it. I was really excited to get it because I am a duck. Where I live is the home of the ducks, the Oregon Ducks, and so I was very glad to get the Ducky. The Ducky! Oh, nice! Nice! Oh, I'm gonna miss it? No, I got it. I think I got it. I also think I'm getting lost. I now have a 16-knot crosswind here. This is another touch and go with a crosswind that should not be attempted in a plane this light. Should not be attempted. Oh, now it's 12 knots. I might be okay at 12. Oh, now it's 11 knots. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Oh, perhaps I should put some flaps in. There we go. That should help. That should help. I added kind of an inordinate amount of touch and goes. And our next, after this airport, we're going to go fly under a bridge because the bridge is well done, I think. Bridge is pretty well done in the sim. I don't need to slow yet. I don't need to touch down until halfway down the runway. Ah, yes! Knocked me right out there. I love all the power lines when we get into Canada. There's power lines everywhere. Now I have a 23. How come the plane isn't acting like there's any wind? I have a 23. Oh, it's a 22 knot headwind now. I'm reading something wrong. 22 knot headwind. Did you see that control right there? That was some control there. Yeah, come on. Nice and easy. Stick with it. Oh! Woo! Nice! That was pretty sweet right there. Pretty sweet. Flaps come up, and I should be off the ground now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's the Corsair. Nice landing in the Corsair. That is not that easy. That takes some work. And we don't need to follow the runway. We'll just cruise across the airport here. Which for some reason I thought was a bespoke airport. Why did I think this was a bespoke airport? It is not. It is not. Ha! Nope. This your basic Asobo. Nothing special. You can see the bridge I'm going for is right there. So I should be able to see it pretty easily as I fly up this route. I'll keep looking all day and see if I find an autopilot. I live 5 miles from here. Oh yeah, it looks huge. It looks gigantic. It's bigger than Portland, that's for sure. A little bit. I think I'm about 700 miles from here. Something like that. This is nice. We're gonna go out. We immediately get into the mountains as soon as we get out of town here. Get out of town. A couple things to see. I think downtown Vancouver is one of the waypoints. Oh no, the bridge. There's the bridge. Oh, and then there's Vancouver. Okay, so the first thing I want to hit is the bridge. It's before the city. Just before the city here. He's already downtown. There it is, downtown. I don't know how he got there so much ahead of me. That's crazy, man. Crazy. All right. What are you firewalling it? Oh my gosh. I don't often get to play with things before they're out, so it's really fun. It's very fun to have an aircraft, one of the first people to have it. I saw it in a video is how I was alerted. To the left of the city where the trees are, that's Stanley Perry, Lionsgate Bridge is there. Oh, I thought it was right here. Yeah, isn't it right there below me? Stanley Park. Stanley Park. It looks like there's a lot of boats in my way. Let's see how we do. That's the bridge, right? Where everyone's going under now? They've got both bridges done. We have 2 bridges done right there. There we go. Lots of boats. Bridges, boats. Doing some big maneuvers now. Watch the duck. Will we make it? No, that's the Burrard Bridge. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. They showed this. Oh, well. So are we not to the bridge I was talking about yet? Are we not to the special, the nice bridge? Lions Grade is over here. Okay, wait a minute. See what you're talking about. Ah, I can't see you. There you are. You're over there. Downtown Vancouver. Well, that was a nice bridge either way. That's a great bridge. Nicely done. Hi, Joel. Making the skies unsafe? Of course. No. What? I'm making the skies more ducky. More ducky is what I'm making them. With the new 152 Ducky version. Oh, I see it. I think I see it. This is a bigger bridge. This will be less of a challenge. This will be more fun. They've done, well, there was 3 now. This is the 3rd of the super well done bridges. Well done. Well done, Microsoft. Maybe you will, maybe you'll do well one day. Little company. So yeah, this looks like an Oregon bridge here. This looks like the designer that designed all the Oregon bridges. Oregon, Washington. Sweet. Massive. What is that little round thing down there? What is that? Huh. All right. I didn't get my camera in place correctly. We'll try it again. Try it again with a jet. There we go. Yeah. Oh, he found one previously. He's going the other way? Where's he? Yeah, he's going the other way. Okay, wait a minute. We're actually almost back on course. Almost back on course. Built in the 30s. That was the one right there? Or did I still miss it? Where Cobra is. Cobra's, yeah. Okay, that is it. Yeah, that's very nice. Now that bridge would be more of a challenge, the one right ahead of me. That would be a bigger challenge. I think that's our highway right there. That is it. That is the 99. Interesting how it's already starting to degrade. Just as soon as we get out of Vancouver, it starts to not be quite as sharp. Just didn't pay quite as much attention out here. How's my fuel? Where are the gauges? They're down there. Oh, I should get fuel next stop. Where is our next stop anyway? Follow that highway northwest to Squamish and Whistler. There you go. That was my plan. Oh, so we don't have far to go. Oh my goodness gracious. We don't have far to go at all. Ian Fisher, rating the channel with 10 viewers. Welcome in, everyone. Wow, how are ya? Good evening. Thank you so much for the raid and for bringing folks along. Welcome to the flights. Liam, hello. Welcome. Well, we're checking out a new plane. This is the 152 Ducky. Isn't this Ducky? Hello. Is that Durway? I don't know how to say that. Durway? Welcome. Welcome to the flights. Cheers. We are on the Trans-America Highway checking out the new 152 Ducky version, soon to be in the marketplace, by wombii, wombii-O. So you get ducks with it. And you get a real... you get a real duck sticky on there that has real physics, that has real flight physics built in. So when the plane moves, it moves just like it would. It's not just randomly vibrating on my dash. Look at that. Anyway, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. This is I Am Flights with Joel, and we are doing the Trans-American Highway. We go Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. On Sundays, we do this. On Tuesdays, we do helicopters. And on Thursdays, we're now doing, well, this, because we have about 9,000 miles to go on this flight. The most famous, weird U.S.-Canada border feature near Vancouver is Point Roberts, Washington, a 5 square mile U.S. peninsula jutting south of the 49th parallel, attached to Canada by land, but separated from the rest of the U.S. Residents must drive through Canada to reach the U.S. mainland, and high schools often cross the border daily. That was the info. I've been to a beach where you can see that. I've been out on that in the U.S. side. And that was the part I was trying to remember. There are some high schoolers that have to cross borders to get to school every day. It's really interesting. Really crazy stuff. Thanks for that. So we are now on Highway 99 in Canada. We used to go and I think you mean park in Point Roberts. We couldn't get beer here on you couldn't get beer on Sundays. Wow. That's so bizarre. There are still dry counties in the U.S., and there are still counties that you can't get beer on Sundays. You ever see a movie called Smokey and the Bandit? Smokey and the Bandit. The plot that's based on is just bizarre. That's based on the fact that you couldn't get Coors beer in some state. I can't remember what state it was. So they were in that movie, Smokey and the Bandit, and there were several sequels and stuff. With Sally Field, they're smuggling Coors across the border in their semi-truck. It's really ridiculous. But Jackie Gleason does a genius job. Genius. Burt Reynolds, that's the star. Burt Reynolds. No one remembers old Smokey and the Bandit. We're going the right way, right? Must be. Yes. Going the right way and just almost at the end of the daily flight. It'll be just in time for my coffee. I'll have to wake up the wife and see if she wants coffee. Oh, look at the weather. We have gotten some great weather today, once again. We start out in mostly cloudy skies. It's now partly cloudy with blue skies, a little bit of sun. Somebody's engine is really loud. I think that is the Gabriel, even though that's not the plane it's supposed to be. Strange. So what are we flying along? Oh, look, we're getting snow. What is this area here? Oh, I forgot. That's not the end. We're not near the end. I'm misreading the map. We are near got a ways to go. We are near Squamish. Squamish, which used to be the Stall Academy. I have not tried the scenery in 2024, but it's not listed as being available for 2024. So we're all gonna miss it. I definitely miss it. I almost put in this little airport out here, but I didn't think it would be anything special without the scenery. It's called Howe Sound. The end of the water will be Squamish. You know, that's funny because I know somebody named Howes, and they lived in Washington. Like their parents lived in Washington. In, I forgot the city. They lived right near where the Nirvana comes from. Little town on the coast of Washington. West of Olympia. Yeah, it's really nice out here, man. Chugging along. I'm gonna have to stop and take another little break because I worked my back kind of hard. So at this next airport, we'll take a little breather. And we have that to go and that to go. Okay. Take a very short, we won't take a full break. It's very short. Just need to stand up for a second. Oh, and get gas. And put gas in. Fuel up, everyone. Fuel up, folks. Don't be fuelish. Do I have a big headwind? No, I don't. I thought I was making... Oh, there it goes. No, I'm about 110. Looked like I slowed down a bunch. I'm checking out that awesome stunt work there, and I'm also just marveling at the trees and stuff. Look at those trees. Hopefully there's no one in the top of one screaming their head off. Oh man, I was just stretching my back and I noticed this. It just looks really great from close up. This looks awesome. I should switch to a cat for part of the flight anyway. Part of the flight should be a kitty. There we go. There we are. What are we looking at? It is very cold out there. About a 2-hour drive from YVR. Is it really? Wow. Oh, because the freeway curves around and stuff. Even slow planes are faster. I'm not dressed right for this weather. That... Oh, I'm reading it wrong. It's just in the mid-30s. Whistler is also off in the Ski World Cup. Whistler also off in the Ski World Cup. And it was the home of the Olympics not very many years ago. What Olympics were at Whistler? I thought that... is that wrong? What weren't the something Olympics there? Didn't... yeah, okay. 2010. 2010. Wow, I can't believe it was that long ago. How we doing now? I've got an 11-knot wind, and it's coming from the west. It's pretty steady. We are nearly at the next airport. I don't see it yet. It's a bit inland. It's not right on the edge here. There used to be all kinds of cool additions to this airport. And if you're still flying 2020, there still are. There still are. Plus there was like 30 stall airports around it. Yeah, we're gonna have a crosswind. Not quite seeing the runway. It's coming up. Coming up. I thought I heard. I thought I heard a warning, but there are no warning bells on this. There are no type of warning bells. Yeah, Amazon just delivered my new headphones. Alrighty. Did you get some Bluetooth headphones or something? Some crazy thing? Is that the runway? I think it is. Maybe the runway. Definitely further than I thought. I thought it was right at the end of the water. What I'm looking at is not the runway. It is the water. Yeah, one Odie Studio Max 1. All right, congratulations. Would also be a Joel project visiting all the sports sites of the Olympics. Biggest challenge to find out where the competition venues had been in history and find them again. Oh, that would be, whew, that would be a bit of a project, wouldn't it? How far going back to the beginning of the modern Olympics? First, I'd have to figure out when the beginning of the modern Olympics were. There's my runway. I see it. I see it. I should be landing the other way according to my current wind. According to the current wind, I should be landing the other way. No, I thought at the end of the 60s. Okay. I have a cough mute. I always forget where it is, and so I always have to mute with my regular mute button. Cough. That's the cough mute. It's very quick. You just hold the button. 11 knots at 2223 something. It's, yeah. That's a heck of a crosswind. Oh well. For example, in Munich, they still have all of the venue sites, and they use them until today. Oh, no kidding, from the 60s even. Well, they have most of the sites in Whistler. They still have the sites in Milano, in Milan and Cortina. If we go Summer Olympics, I know LA still has some of their sites, and they're about to have more sites, but I think they have some of the sites still there from previous Olympics. Oh, jeez. Come on. Whoops. Uh-oh. I almost killed myself. That was almost bad. Now we got it. Now we got it. Now we got it. We're good now. All good. Still a nice airport, even though it's not our beloved Stall Academy. Perhaps they'll bring it back for the... I don't think they will. Oh, man, I'm really having to compensate. Okay, we are down. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's what you do in the... Just look at the cat. Oh. That's too funny. I'm going to just punch it and do that again. Watch the cat. The speed, it doesn't pick up speed very fast. And brake, 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 brake. Oh my god, that is too funny. That is too funny. Munich was 1972. Cortina is also, they've had two Olympics, right? Right. Okay, let me put this on. I am gonna just be right back. No break music or anything. I mean, no break timer. I will just be right back. A little backstretch. We've only got a few miles to go. We're almost there. Almost out. Almost in. What am I doing to that poor kitty? I'm testing. I'm testing. The cat is being tested. Yeah, it looks really scared right now. That's one scared kitty. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's move it along. Let's move it along there, buddy. We've got, oh, I have to turn around. I've got to, oh, no, I got to put gas in. I got to put fuel in. No, I don't. I'm fine. I'm fine. Come on, give me a break. I'm going to turn around. Somebody does. Marco looks like he does have scenery for the airport. He's higher. He's higher up on the scale. This place. Whoa, you can't do that. That's physically impossible. I really should just put the old Stall Academy in and see what it looks like to see how bad it looks. Oh, we could take off this way. Absolutely. Here we go. I'm just noticing the wind. We're fine. It's all good. Yep. 100%. I need something. There. Let's go, folks. Ah! It's blowing me right into the trees. What is that? Nope. I thought I saw animals. I didn't. Thought I saw a bear. I did not. Yes, I know I'm going the wrong way. Don't be silly. Of course I know I'm going the wrong way. I like look at the power lines here. They're all nice and bright and shiny, so you don't run into them. Oh, and now we might need some altitude. Might need to go some altitude-wise, a little bit. And I've got extra weight on. I've still got this extra weight back here. Oh, I guess, is there ducks? Where are my ducks? Oh, there's just a few. Just a few duckies. I can't see back there good enough. What about back here? Oh yeah, no, my ducks are almost empty. My ducks are not in a row. Look at the power lines. Look out. Look out! Holy mackerel, look at all these power lines. Is there a dam right here or something? Massive amount of power lines. I'm not finding the freeway. Is it covered in snow? Like, is that the freeway or is it up there? Little nav map says 9,500 feet. Oh, it's a switching station. Oh, okay. Little nav map says 9,000. That's not the road. That's a river. Okay. If I stay on my plan. So yes, I got to keep climbing. I've got to climb. I know we can get there. We can get there. It'll happen. Eventually, like. I really should have the Canadian national anthem about now. I don't, oops, I don't have that saved. I have played it before. I don't have it saved. I think the road is way up there. Here I am in the fastest airplane in the world, and I decide to slow it down with a little mountain climbing. Wow. I can't even get over the power lines. Flaps are up, yes, flaps are up. I can try, let me try something. I gotta hear the engine though. Try this. Nope, that's it. That's as good as it gets. As good as that mixture is gonna be. It's not gonna get any better. Have to have my face on here. Lean it out and red. Yeah, that's what I was just trying. I have my lean is over here on my controller. It's right over here. So I was just trying that but the this is not the WDB sim. It's so it doesn't have. I don't think it has any changes in the engine stuff. So it only does so much. But so it's leaned as much as it can be. This climbs at about 80. Best climb, I think, is 80. So that's pretty slow, you know what I'm saying? I still haven't found the highway. It's up here somewhere. There, is that it? That's it. There's the highway. Yeah, there it is. I do have the highway right there. Oh, here's the savior, though. Here comes what's going to save me. Ooh, that was loud. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was me smacking my glass down on the glass. Coaster. Glass on glass. Glass on glass. Liquid chaos. Checking out the plan. We are on our way to Kilo Bravo Foxtrot, India, on the 99, basically, in Canada. We are following the Pan American Highway all the way up here. And we just left Kilo Oscar Lima Motel, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's wrong. We just left... Wait a minute. Is that flight plan wrong? Why is the wrong flight plan in there? I'm sorry. That's the wrong plan. We just left Sierra Yankee... Charlie Yankee Sierra Echo, and that's the wrong plan. I must not have put it in right. I put it in earlier, but I did it wrong. One moment. Let's fix that now that we're nearly done with the flight. I blame it on Stream Elements. I think it's their fault. It could not possibly have been anything I did. But that is definitely the plan from our last flight. Not this flight. I do happen to have the plan from this flight all ready to go. I wonder if somebody put that in earlier and I didn't even notice. Jeez, I know what I did. In Stream Elements, you have to push save. Pushing enter does nothing. And I'm always pushing enter. So now we've got a plan. Now we have a plan. We just left second to the last airport. We're headed to an airport just above Whistler. And Whistler should be coming up in a little ways. Just a few miles out. Look at that. Gorgeous. Cobra is going to Black. Cobra's going to Black Tusk. Where's Cobra? Cobra's way up there. Nice. Nice. Whoa! Flyby. I was sleeping. Dude, I was sleeping. How rude. How totally rude. Wakes me up, middle of a nice, peaceful sleep. Great scenery, though, really. This is mostly the simulator. I have power lines as an add-on, so that's why you're seeing the power lines. But that is about it. That's about the only thing. Well, the airplane. The aircraft, the Ducky. The 152 Ducky. I hope I've shown it off sufficiently. I will be reminding people if they want to get it when it comes out. Put a little reminder in the Discord. And thank you, folks, for joining the Discord. More and more people are showing up every day. Every time I do this, somebody shows up to the Discord. It's great. Check out all the different conversations. Is that a lake down there? I mean, a waterway? Is it just totally frozen over? Or is it a valley? Yeah, that's a lake. That's Daisy Lake. Oh, I see. And Sky Harbor Bridges. Cat Mandy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the flights. Welcome to the show. For entertainment purposes only. Definitely do this at home. See what we got here with the scenery wise. Ooh, nice. Sweetness. Also, if there are people watching on YouTube, please drop a sub. Please drop a sub. Those are free over there. Whoops. I think I see a road. No, I lost the road. I thought the road was following the wires. Oh, there it is. There it is. We're in Canada following the Trans-American Highway. We're going to end up in Prudhoe Bay one day. At the end of this flight, oh wow, you could really hear that. You could really hear that back there. Oh, that is so awesome. He's way back there. You can still hear him. Sweet. Sweet. At the end of this flight, we will have flown over 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles. One flight at a time. In many different aircraft. I haven't even kept track of the aircraft we've flown. Lots of small planes, mostly. We did fly a plane that goes alien speed to kind of preview the flight, but things went wrong and it crashed. So the preview did not quite go as planned. There's all the Whistler stuff right there. There's all the ski runs, and there will be lifts when we get close enough. I do have the lifts and gondolas package. So at least you fly along the Dalton Highway. At least you fly along. Right now we're flying along the 99, and I realized in Canada I'm not restricted because there is no official Pan American route in Canada. Now there probably is once we get up to Alaska. There is, I think there's only one highway that'll go through all the way. Is that the Dalton Highway? Seems like I went far since you last saw. We're making our way. We're doing this twice a week or so. We're still going pretty slow. This was a slow day because look what I'm in. So this was, didn't make it a lot. From Fairbanks to Prudhoe, remember Ice Road Truckers. I would think that's the only way, right? There's not like I don't think there's a huge amount of options. And I'm wondering now, earlier I was wondering this, will we make that highway in time before it's ice again? It'll probably be ice again by the time we get there. Right, if I was to get there in the summer, it probably wouldn't be ice. Maybe it would be. Maybe it's ice year round. Airport code. Nearest airport now. We're getting very close to the end of our run, but our nearest airport is where we're ending up. Charlie Yankee Papa Sierra. Charlie Yankee Papa Sierra. I love codes that come out like that. Charlie Yankee Papa Sierra whiskey. Sierra whiskey, Papa. There's lots of options here. Look at all those roads. That's why I'm lost. Completely lost. Don't know where I'm going. I barely have any ducks on me. Just a couple. I lightened my load. If you're just popping in, this is the 152 duck version, which will be out on the marketplace in short order. Has some very cool updates, and it's a lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. Watch the cat. Just one of the many things that have been added to this aircraft. Many, many things. Yes, once we're landed here, I'll be done. We will have been on for a bit. Let me check my YouTube channel and see how long we've been on now. We've been on for 3 hours and 9 minutes. Oh, so not very long. We will have been on a little over 3 hours. And I didn't know how long it was going to take in this little thing. So we'll stop there and continue next time, which will be Thursday. Saturday. We don't do Saturdays. This is Sunday. Tuesday we do helicopters. We'll be flying helicopters, and I think I will go somewhere else besides here. And then Thursday we'll be back on the route. Seaplanes land in that lake. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. Thanks for being the guide today. Much appreciated. It's so awesome when we have people from the area. Such a great sound. Such a great flyby. What am I doing? Are you lost? Nope, I'm good. I am very good. I've got about 12 miles to our final airport, which is not at 9,000 feet, but it's at 6,000 feet, so I need to climb. The final airport is, no, that says 669 feet? Oh, it must be down in a valley. There's actually two ski mountains, Whistler and Blackcomb. So there's one there behind us. I think that's Whistler, yes. And not sure where the other one is. So we're just moving away now from the ski area. Oh, and I didn't even see any lifts because I didn't get close enough for them to appear. They only appear when you're close. I started to climb and then I totally started blabbing. I need to get up to over 6,000. Probably need to climb at 80. There we go. And that's it. That's what we're talking about. So these marks that you're seeing, I'm looking at a little nav map on my tablet. These little areas here are what used to be there. Little nav map keeps my data from 2020. So all those little airfields were these awesome little one way in, one way out kind of runways. All over here as part of the Stall Academy. Stall Fleet Academy. But it doesn't work in 2024 as far as I can tell. We are in Southeast Asia, yep. So just behind me, it's one of those ski areas. It's right up there. check my notes because I think I kind of missed one little thing about this. Wait a minute. I read about how I needed to climb, and then I read again, it's at 600 feet. I need to stop climbing. You see that valley down there is where my airport is. It's down there in that valley. If I go down there, I can go much faster. 600 feet, so I can go down there to 1,600 feet and approach it that way. Currently have almost no wind. The wind has died down. The weather has cleared up. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I should be able to remove that and make my runway, because as soon as I turn around this bend here, as soon as I go just around the corner, we should be good to go. Very quiet when you pull it back to idle. Very quiet. I'm gonna be way out of whack. Oh, I've got wind changing rapidly. My winds are changing rapidly. I'll try and do a straight-in approach, but I think I'm going to be too high. Plus, I got to squeeze through some. Still got to squeeze through some mountains. It looks like squeeze through this little pass here. Uh-oh. There are more more power lines. Oh, that almost got me. Almost tripped me up there. Okay, I made it. There's my airport. There's the airport. There it is. It's gorgeous up here. This is one of those runways. It's gonna take all day. Take all day to slowly come in here. If I come in right, if I come in correctly, flaps in. I've done some soft landings. I haven't done like a very good landing yet. My last landing was very soft. Very soft. I'm also looking at something that I thought were pappy lights, but they are not. I don't know what that shiny thing is. What is that shiny thing? And is this another bespoke airport that I didn't know was a bespoke airport? It appears to be. We have a hedgerow here. Oh, it's another one of these glider ports. The glider ports are done up very nicely. Put my flaps in way late. There we go. Fairly soft. That was flat. You don't really want to land flat. Can be tough on the old landing gear. Nice. That's a nice startup sound. Very nice. Let's go park by this jet. We'll go park by this jet. There we go. There we go. What is that noise? I don't know. Somebody's making a lot of noise. We'll park it up here. And see if I can do... There's one more trick I want to try. Okay. The sim is just... That's just too loud. I don't know what's making the noise, but it's too loud. So we're in here. And... shut her down. Don't need landing lights anymore. Leave the strobe on. I always leave strobe on until everything's off. Cut the engine. There we go. Now we can kill the strobe, the beacon. It's not a strobe, dude. It's a beacon. And my brake is already on. Ignition off. Radios don't go off, right? They just go off with the power. They just go off with this. They just go off with that. There we go. We haven't really looked in the back to see the full effect. Look at that. So cute. Okay. So we've got that. Now there's something we can do still. And let me see how this works. There's one more thing. Just one more thing. So let's go outside. Oh, that works. I didn't think that would work. All right. And then, look, I can put everything back. I can put it back. I can tie it down. That's a feature that hardly any airplane has. That is a rare feature. I don't know if yep, I can put that back too. And there's no wind right now, but these are also based on real world physics, the way these blow around. If only the straps did. I don't think the straps do, but there's no wind, so I can't show you. I can show you how they work when there's no wind. Oh, and this pitot cover. There we go. Oh, there's a little wind. Got a little bit. I don't know if that's unique or not, because they all seem to do that. But there it is. There's that beauty. Yeah, everyone should just gather around and stare at the... Oh, but you guys don't see it, do you? You don't see it? All right. I wanted to actually see what it looks like. Oh, he's too far out. I wanted to see what it looked like on somebody else's camera. But that's okay. That's a beautiful shot. We will be heading out for the evening. Thank you so much for coming in. You see nothing at all. Nothing at all. Okay, we'll go back to this just for a second. I should take a picture is what I should do. I should take a picture. Even though no one sees it but me. Oh no, that's it. I couldn't remember where the shot is. So just come and look at the imaginary plane. There it is. Check out this plane that you cannot see. Sweet. Oh yes, I was getting there. Yes, thank you very much. There we go. Thanks, Cobra. Thanks, Red Heron. Thanks, Marco. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Wait, hold on, wait. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Say hello to the next streamer. We will raid out. We have to pay back the 5,000 raids we got today. We did get a couple. Very nice. Thanks so much. Thank you for the follows.
Watching.
See you next time on Flights with Joe. Woo!
What a show!
What a show!
.0.
Speedbird 22, Brussels Control, radar contact.